The Florida Atlantic man, Greg Joseph, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Pittsburgh. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here's Pickett to put it in the air off the bat. He's got his tight end Freiermuth over the middle. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Pickett now on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Well, Zadarius Smith there getting in and bringing him to the ground. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Another try after the 1st down sack. Pickett completing it to the right side. Johnson. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 43. Pickett now to throw off the play fake. That's caught by Sims. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Steven Sims, 43 yards. And the Steelers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Boswell good with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Kene Nwagu now out of his end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They start the drive with Cook, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Here's Cook again. And maybe Shane's in the steel curtain here as the Steeler defense drops him behind the line again. A 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by DeMonte Kazin. And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football. Pickett sets up play action. It's brought in by Harris. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. They run the play fake. Here's Pickett. He'll buy some time right. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Steven Sims Jr. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And it's now 14-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taking it about the 1. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their 2nd drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson, 57 yards. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. Here's Sims now from his end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Now, right now, they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Well, he certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. 3rd and long for Pickett. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. 3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said. 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A first down throw for Cousins. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hockenson. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. 2nd down at 4. Here's Cousins. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. The 30. 10, 5, and he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. Boswell for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. This is taken just shy of the 10. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. And now out comes Minnesota. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. On 3rd down, Cousins. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42. So on 4th down, Ryan Wright on to punt for Minnesota. Back deep is Gunnar Olszewski. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 5-yard line. Bit of a mental breakdown there. Not sure why he left the end zone. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster. As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. So as they take it over, we step aside. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Off the play fake, here's Pickett. Crossing route catch made by Johnson. And a big gain that time. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of this first quarter. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 41. Off play action, Pickett. And his throw is incomplete.
Then their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Complete. It's Johnson. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down with Pickett. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. 1st and 10. Here's Pickett sliding out of the pocket. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And the Vikings are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own. And the 3rd interception thrown by Cousins. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Got a man on the right sideline. That's Sims. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Najee Harris. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers take a 3-touchdown lead. Boswell good with the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Nwangu now from his end zone. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Vikings get a bit closer. And on his way to the end zone, shedding the tackle, he would not be denied.
That's what's called finishing the run. Making sure you power your way through. One-on-one tackle. No running back wants to go to the bench and say, I got stopped just short.
Joseph connects on the extra point, and that cuts the lead to 28-14. Taken in at the 3. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Here's Harris. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Pickett back to throw. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd down. Here's Pickett. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, in a tight game like this, that could be an incredibly important pick six, CD. And remember, it cancels out the one that the opposition had earlier in this ball game.
You're right about that, partner, because each side came up with plays to swing the momentum their way. Still plenty of time left for either team to come through with a win, though. Can someone else make a similar play and win it for their club?
Here's Sims now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. A bit more of a somber tone here as they take the field after throwing that pick six. But, Charles, the bottom line is they still have the lead. They're still in the driver's seat.
You're right about that, and let's face it, when you throw a pick six, it's demoralizing. But when you look up at the scoreboard and realize you still have the lead, you kind of put that wry smile on your face and say, okay, let's just shake it off and start over again.
Now Pickett. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Harris. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. On 1st and 10, it's Pickett. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Pickett right back to the air again. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Flush to his right. He finds his man Johnson. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Deontay Johnson, 44 yards. And the Steelers go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead now up to 14. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but, Charles, they look up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. And that one going to be off target and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Throwing, Cousins. Complete, Jefferson the target. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Cousins again. Got an open man finding Jefferson. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Cousins now to throw on first down. Throwing for Smith on the out route, and it's caught. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 2nd and 5. Cousins to throw it. Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 37. Cousins. And he'll find Thielen on the right side. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. On 1st and 10, Cousins. Over the middle, it's complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Cousins now. This will be caught at about the 6. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down. To throw, Cousins. Touchdown! Jalen Naylor, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Vikings get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. Joseph now to have the PAT. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays, and it's polished off by a Viking score. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Taken at the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football. I mean, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game, go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. This is caught. Touchdown, Vikings. Adam Thielen in the final seconds of the first half. And the Vikings have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Joseph connects on the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. They'll roll him out right. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. And now here is another interception. Picked by Cameron Bynum. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. We now proceed to the start of the second half. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Fielded right around the 8. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. He'll start by handing it off to Dalvin Cook. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Second down, they go right back to Cook. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They get 14 there. First down, Vikings. They run it again with Cook. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. On play action, Cousins. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A gain there of 21 yards. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Cousins gives way to Cook. And he is going to lose yardage here. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Throwing is Cousins. Over the middle, complete. It's Osborne. And he'll be marked out at about the 26-yard line. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Working out of the gun, Cousins. Cook makes the catch on the out route. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 13-yard line. 13 yards down to the 13. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Back to the ground, Cook. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Now Cousins. Open man is Osborne. He's got it. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
And the Vikings are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Cook. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. They try again with Cook, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. Cousins. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. Joseph's got it. And with it, they have taken the lead. Well, they don't get a touchdown here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football. A give left side to Cook. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 50 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. They'll run with Cook. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Cook on the toss left. It goes as a loss of 6. And now 3rd down. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. 3rd and goal for Cousins. Sideline pass complete. T.J. Hockenson able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal. So with a 4th and goal looming, we hit the end of 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The kick by Joseph is good, and that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Here's Johnson with a reception. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Pickett, he'll look to throw it. Open man downfield is Johnson. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Boy, 30 more yards and another first down.
Well, this is where an offense needs to show what it's made of. And, in fact, where a quarterback needs to show what he's made of. Trying to engineer a 4th quarter comeback, and he hits a big one right there.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Now Harris. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They come up on a 1st and goal, and most likely 4-down territory as they need a touch. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
Najee Harris
with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Steelers are an extra point away from going back on top here in the 4th.
A very important extra point there, up and good. And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter.
This one fielded at the 5.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
59 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries.
Play fake. Cousins. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. T.J. Watt able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. After the sack on first down, Cousins. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
And here's Ryan Wright now
as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game, and you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
Pickett sets up play action. That one complete downfield to Johnson.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Rolling to his left. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
They run the play fake. Here's Pickett. Out route, and he connects with Freiermuth.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw.
Here's Freiermuth again.
And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. So 1st and goal. 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
Najee Harris
taking it in from a yard out.
And the Steelers are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead.
Boswell good with the extra point, and that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
There's still plenty of time here in the 4th quarter. Just a 1-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage.
So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Now Cousins.
Throw caught there by Osborne.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. And they'll try to squeeze in 1 more play here before the 2-minute warning. Cousins on 1st down. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he is going to lose yardage here. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Cousins.
Pass complete. It's Hockenson.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down.
He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Here's Cousins. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Cousins trying to get his guys up to the line of scrimmage quickly. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Clock rolling here, about to hit 30 seconds. And this will be caught. Touchdown. So in the final minute here, now a 2-point conversion will tie the game.
The touchdown's massive, but now they've got to have 2 to possibly take this to overtime.
Listen to this crowd now. Their guys need a stop on this 2-point conversion. And it's caught. And with it, we are tied here in the 4th. Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted the tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done. Get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're staring across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
Out comes the Steeler offense now, ready to see what they can do here.
And Charles, obviously not much time left. I'm curious to see if there's enough for them to get into field goal range and try to win this thing.
And partner, you and I both know the safe call is to kneel and just take it into overtime. But it's also very tough to pass up a chance to win it right now as well. But remember, if you do attempt that, it's got to be a big play downfield and still leave yourself enough time to get your field goal unit out there and kick for the win.
Meanwhile, Pickett's throw complete there to Johnson.
Now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
Looking to throw here, Pickett. Again, it's Johnson. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes.
So it's the Steelers who will have the first chance to go down and score here in overtime as we are back underway. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
All set up for him right now, Charles. Opening possession of overtime. They've got the football. They also obviously have this home crowd behind them in a big way.
They get that extra energy from them, but they've got to be careful not to let that adrenaline get away from them and play too fast or create errors of their own making. Use that energy, embrace it, but make sure they channel it the right way. They've got a chance to go downfield, score a touchdown, and end this game.
Off play action, Pickett.
Throw left side, going to be taken in by Harris. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The end result, 21 yards.
Pickett now to throw off the play fake.
Rolling to his right. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Off the play fake, here's Pickett.
Steps away.
Wise play by Pickett, sliding to avoid the hit. He also has the first down.
Taking matters into his own hands, and he picks up 4 yards and a first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Pickett.
And quickly, he just gets that ball out of there. Not quite sure what he was doing, and here comes the flag.
Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third. Probably thinking they got to be careful not to force anything here in overtime. This is 3rd and a mile right now. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to at least get them a lead here in overtime. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice, an ambitious effort, but it's well short. And that changes everything here in OT.
Oh, that's so deflating, Brandon, because you know he was thinking to himself, just give me a shot. Just put us in a position to win the game, and I'll get it done. But this kick, not on target, and we'll keep going here.
We'll get this up to about the 44.
Offense looked a little bit discouraged after that play, shaking their heads a bit, looking at each other. I think they thought they'd get a lot more out of that call. Sometimes you do get the running lane you want. And other times, the defense in front, they just...
And the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down.
Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
What can Cousins do in the OT?
And this pass broken up. Well, the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Now this is fielded in the end zone.
Olszewski now from his end zone. And he's going to be trapped inside his own 5. A very curious decision to bring that one out. Pickett now from near his own goal line.
Flushed out right.
That's complete to his tight end, Freiermuth.
And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. That'll go for a gain of 13, helping big time to get away from that end zone. 1st down. Little OT scramble drill that time, Mr. Davis.
And partner, I can tell you from personal experience, nothing drives a defense crazier than having things covered and the quarterback takes off and picks up a 1st down or big yardage. Because whether you're in zone or man, it's easy to lose track of him because you don't always have someone assigned to him. And once he goes, now everybody's scrambling to try and tackle him.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
Here's Pickett.
He'll buy some time right. Open man here is Gentry. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
No, they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Here we go. It's Pickett on 4th down.
Sliding out of the pocket. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. And he got it. The kick is good. In overtime, he's able to split the uprights. And it'll be a fun time in the Twin Cities tonight. The Vikings win it.
Another one in the books for us, partner. Always great to be by your side. And look, both offenses, both defenses had some moments in this one, but I think you would agree these coaching staffs are also going to have some stuff to clean up on film.
Absolutely, partner. And let's face it, any game we get to watch from up here, it's going to be a blast. Do we want to get a real job? Absolutely not. Let's keep watching the NFL all season long.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
And with that, we say so long from Pittsburgh.